This video was brought to you by ABRP planner, Kempower, Markus Bil, Stormberg and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? We're now getting ready for yet another 1000 kilometer challenge. Many people have requested me, hey Bjørn, when are you going to retest Kia EV6? When are you going to retest EV6 after the magnificent update with preheating of the battery? You know, alien technology from Tesla. Yes, we have it now here. This just happened to be the GT version with massive brakes in the front and in the back. So yeah, it looks more or less like the regular one. Yeah, I brought some food here in the cooler box, passive cooler box. And here we have, whoa, look at this, bucket seats, but they're manual. What the heck? Manual seat, manual steering wheel. Yeah, why not? But look at the styling. Oh yeah, huh? Look, we have the GT button now. Okay, but yes, we have charged the car to 100% now. We have car scanner here. This is the app I use. People keep asking me, hey Bjørn, what is it app? What is the app? I've been saying many times, it's car scanner. Okay, so yeah, we will start at 22:40 in 4 minutes. And we will probably go for Spekkerød. I don't think we can go to Varberg. So yeah, that's the plan. And then, yeah, so about the algorithm. So let me show you here. It is so complicated that Kia printed out 3 pages of instructions of how to use the algorithm, sorry, how to trigger the algorithm. Okay, if you want the preheating to work, the battery must be not hotter than 21 degrees Celsius. What do we got? We got 19 degrees. I guess it's the min temp they're looking for. And then the battery must have state of charge more than 24%. Okay, we have 100%. Time that needs to heat up the battery must be shorter than the driving time to the destination. And then driving distance to the destination must be shorter than the car's remaining range. And then we have to activate this in the screen. Yes, I can show you here. Menu, wait, home, wait for the lag, EV, wait for the lag, EV settings, wait for the lag. Okay, battery conditioning, there it is. You see, it's on. You only have to activate it once. I just show you guys this, otherwise you'll be like, oh, did you, Bjørn, did you enter, did you activate winter mode? Yes, of course. Okay, go to map. So yeah, but then it says that you have to choose, you can't just navigate to Spekkerød. I navigated via the map, so what you have to do also, I'm not sure, but just to be 100% sure, we go to menu, we go to nearby info, POI category, EV charging station, just to be sure, you know, and then go to near destination, and then we find Ioniq here. Okay, HPC, set as destination. Yes, because actually I think earlier when I tried to navigate, it didn't say how many available chargers there were. So for some reason you navigate to some kind of point of interest that is not defined as a charging station or a fast charger. But now supposedly it should work. So let's see, 2 more minutes, then we reset everything and then off we go. We are now in Sweden, getting close to Strömstad, and man, this car is thirsty. We are hovering at 289 watt-hour per kilometer. So yeah, I'm even not sure if I can make it to Spekkerød. You see, we have 122 kilometers to Spekkerød. I can see on car scanning we have 37 kilowatt-hour left. So I worked out that we have roughly 300 watt-hour per kilometer as budget. But you see, this one here is from Oslo with lower speed limits, so the consumption should be higher over in Sweden, plus that the temperature is dropping now. And then also the car is fogging. Yeah, the windows are fogging. What the heck? Okay, but I was thinking, hey, what if I stop at Strömstad? There's an Ioniq Strömstad. But that's only after, how much is, around 135 kilometers. We could top up at Strömstad, but then we have to top up to 80%, which is not ideal speed-wise. Plus that the battery is a little bit too cold. I didn't prepare it for charging, since we navigated to Spekkerød. So I guess we just have to YOLO it and go for Spekkerød, yeah? and hope that we don't run out of juice. We are getting close to Uddevalla, and yeah, the consumption right now is 295. Oof. But okay, so yeah, we are now 52 kilometers away from Spekkerød, and preheating has not started yet. You see, it's a little bit cold in the battery now, 17 to 24, so we would not be getting optimal speed. We need ideally 20 to 25, even 25 would be perfect, but even 20 would be okay. So we need the preheating to start, at least before we arrive, right? Yeah, I guess we'll see if it will start or not at all. But the problem is that I've done the calculation now, based on 15.7 kilowatt hour left versus 51 kilometers to Spekkerød, then we will barely make it there with 0% or 1% left, which means that if it starts preheating, then it eats up the margin, and I won't be able to reach it unless I force off, unless I turn off preheating by not navigating there, or I drive slower so I can preheat. Oh shit, preheating started. All right, we have 19.5% now. Fortunately though, it will stop at 17.5%. Yeah, in just 2% it will stop, because now it's pulling 4 kilowatt extra. Oh, I'm not sure if I can afford 4 kilowatt extra. And then the windows are fogging again. Yeah, well, what the heck? In the live stream, many people in the live stream also commented that they also have the same fogging problem with their EV6. And I've tested so many cars lately, and this is the first car in a long time that fogs during summer. Yeah, and there hasn't been any big temperature change or anything like that. So, well. All right, we have 1.5% left. Look at this, 840 watt hour left. And there's Spekkerød. Oh, I had to take it easy. Yeah, I see now that maybe I could have gone slightly faster, but you just want to be careful just in case. And also it seems like this car does not take into account the elevation change or... Whoa, that was a very dirty... Oh, shit. Oh, very dirty diesel. But yeah, navigation there doesn't know about elevation change, seems like, because it didn't give me good estimation. In the beginning, it looked like I would not have made it. But then we were in the hill, and then we went downhill, and then suddenly I got the energy back, and now we are fine. You see, we have 1% left, 690 watt hour left. Yeah, that's... Hey, how much power do we have at 1%? Let me see. How much are you hiding? Okay, look here. Oh, 87 kilowatt. Oh shit, 86 kilowatt. Uh-oh. A Model Y rear-wheel drive would be outrunning this EV6 GT right now at 1%. Okay, let me see. Well, at least we made it here with 1%. Going deep. Oh shit. And okay, another thing, by the way. Okay, so I had to drive a little bit slower, but I know that normally when I hammer it, I can make it here after 2 hours and 7 minutes. For example, the Model Y rear-wheel drive made it here 2 hours and 7 minutes. This one, 2 hours and 9 minutes. So we lost 2 minutes by going a little bit slower. Okay, let's plug it in. Charge port is on the right side with the wrong side. Should have been left side with the right side. Okay, I can go on this side. All right, we're here. Battery is at 19 degrees Celsius. Oh, we have to reach 20 degrees. Once we reach 20 degrees, this will jump up. So only 114 kilowatt. We are cold gating. Yeah, this was the best choice, I guess. We could have stopped at Strømstad, but okay, sorry for the noise, by the way. There's some raggere over there. Is it? What the heck, man? Like, seriously, Ghostbusters. Okay, let's see. We have to watch the show here. Come on. Okay, so come on. It goes in steps, which is not ideal. This one might jump to 190 kilowatt, but it would be great if we can get, let's say, 150 kilowatt now, because that would definitely heat up the battery faster. Now we are just, yeah, this one heater should mean that the battery is, battery heater is active. I can check that. Yeah, the charger screen shows 120. Let me show you here. You see, we are getting 115 into the battery. And then if you look here, let me just quickly show you. The charger delivers 123 kilowatts. So there is roughly, how much is this? Six something kilowatt for a battery heater. 6 or 7 kilowatt. But the problem is I can't see it in this screen. Once you're charging, you cannot see it. You can only see the energy thing, whatever, which component takes what when you're driving, not plugged in. So what the heck? It has still not gone out of the Colgate here. Come on, we just need to reach 20 degrees on the min here. Well, there's a huge gap, by the way, between min and max. There, yes, we hit 20 degrees. Boom, come on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You see, this is way better, because now if we are charging at almost 190 kilowatt, then we get way better heat buildup. And then next step is to reach 25 degrees. Then we will see 225 kilowatts. Oh, I'm back. I went to the restroom and finally, boom. Okay, we're not talking hydrogen boom, but finally we hit 25 degrees Celsius in the bottom here. And now we're taking 217 kilowatt hour per hour. So yeah, you see, I probably have enough juice now to go to the next charger, which is Varberg. But you want to ride on this wave. Yeah, that's the thing. So I'll be charging to at least 50% until it drops. And also, right now I cannot, or I should not start the car, because if I start the car, it will mess up the AC cooling for the battery, and it might overheat. Unless I can start. Okay, I can show. Okay, maybe I should do it anyway. I have to start the car, but then quickly stop. No, I don't want to listen to music now. Oh man, those Asian cars. Okay, now I need to plot in the next stop. So what you can do is you can just, supposedly if you do this, it might not preheat. So I'll show you how you're supposed to do it. Just go here, the lagginess. Okay, come on. Okay, you find Ioniq here. You see this one? Let me adjust it a little bit. Okay, so it shows up, it shows up as HPC. I think that's good enough. Then it should preheat. Yeah. Okay, whatever. All right, alles good. And as always, I bring my own food. Look at this salad. Oh no, I forgot the balsamico dressing. Oh, but whatever. It's still tasty without the balsamico. I always bring salad. ABC always bring salad. And this is also the food I eat at home. Yes, I always eat healthy food. And I also brought this one, you see the Stormbag food box with some bread and spinach. Okay, I just fire up the HVAC right now, and then it started fogging. Next stop is going to be Varberg, 107 kilometers away. We are still taking 150 kilowatts. We will probably arrive with around 20%, 25%. But I think this car wants to arrive with that kind of, okay. And the maximum temp now is 51 degrees. The battery is about to rapid gate. Let me check one last thing before we leave. How many minutes did we charge here this time? It was not the fastest, but 18 minutes. Okay, let's leave. Okay, let's check something here. You see, we have 52 degrees Celsius in the max. This is why I always say that high delta is bad. This one caused cold gate in the beginning. This one is causing rapid gate and also power gate right now. So normally we can get 360 kilowatts when we are flooring it. Is there going to be a limit now? Let's see. 250. We are limited to 250 kilowatts. This EV6 GT basically becomes as fast as a regular EV6 GT because of high delta. Yeah. You see, if you had lower delta, if this one was only 45 degrees and this one was 39, that would be better. We would probably have full power. So yeah, let me check something else here. So you see here, battery care is now running at 52.5 kilowatts, and then climate is taking 1 kilowatt. So it's now trying to cool down the battery. and you see this one. Oops. Yeah, this one here is then the heater. There, okay. I didn't show inlet, but it's cooling down the battery. It wants to lower this one. I'm going to show you something interesting here. So you see the sum of climate here, cabin climate, plus this one is now 1.5 kilowatt. If I turn off HVAC, okay, HVAC is off now. It goes to 0, both of them, and then suddenly you will see that battery care goes higher, a lot higher. Yeah. Now suddenly the sum is more than what we had previously. I've seen this before. So I guess if you want to have the best cooling, what you can do is you can enable this one. Wait. You can go into only fans. Yeah, I forgot, now at night you can't. Yeah, this car has heat pump, so it wants to use the heat pump, of course. So if you want to run heater, so then, yeah, but now we are getting 2 kilowatt for heating and for cooling. Oh yeah, that's better. Wait, let me see. Try something. I slow down a little bit. We have 51 degrees now. What about this one? How many kilowatt do we get at 51 degrees? Still 250, still rapid gates and power gates, okay. We are now at Varberg. We have 36% battery, and it started preheating around 10 minutes ago. But still, we are only at 21 degrees, not 25, which is the optimal. But yeah, 192 kilowatts. So we should have been getting 230 kilowatt by now. So this is a weird choice by the car to preheat so late. And also the preheating was kind of weak. Also, I saw it in the screen here. It was running at 4 kilowatt only. So, but okay, let me have somewhat limited time over here. This one will be a shorter stop. I'll just go to the gas station and pee and get ready. Oh shit, I had a little unfall here. I had a bottle of soda in here it spilled. I didn't close the lid properly, so it spilled, and I had to clean. It was leaking in the stuff here. I had to wash it over there. We overcharged a little bit. I would deduct 5 minutes. This is of course clumsiness for me. It has nothing to do with the car. But yeah, we had 87% now. It goes kind of slow. So I think 5 minute deduction is fair. So anyway, let's get going. And see, this time it's only 44 degrees Celsius. Oh yeah, let's see. How many kilowatt do we get now? Oh shit! 360 kilowatt. Oh, it's just too schnell. Oh, it came too fast. Oh, let's go. Oh, 340 kilowatts. Oh, game over. We are now at Helsingborg, the halfway point, slightly past the halfway point. And for some reason, the car did not preheat the battery. I tried everything by the book, you know. Yeah, I know the algorithm, but for some reason, I cannot beat the algorithm. So now we are at 18 degrees here. We are cold getting. We're getting only 118 kilowatt, 119 now. Well, I guess I'll go outside and show you guys. So now it's almost 4 at night at Helsingborg. Yeah, so normally I'll be taking this stall. It's my favorite stall because I know it works. Now I have to use this one here because the charge port is on the right side with the wrong side. It should have been left side with the right side. And there's some truck now making lots of noise over there. So, all right, how fast are we charging now? 126 kilowatt. Okay. This one is kind of closed. We have not Luca. So I guess I'll finish my food. Yeah, I still haven't finished my food yet. You see, every time I stop, I eat some of the food, but only a little bit. And then, yeah, eventually I'll finish it. Oh yeah, now we cook. Wait, no. Shit, we had 192 kilowatts. It was colgating for 4 minutes before we got the 190 plus kilowatt, but now we have reached 40%. And now it needs a throttle. And this one is, okay. Well, but at least it's not that bad. Well, actually, yeah, it's not optimal either, so. Okay, whatever. I will still eat my salad. Look at this. Doesn't it look delicious? Huh? Look at this. Lots of vitamins and fiber and a little bit of bread here. All right, we reached 80%. It starts going a little bit slow now. And this is kind of necessary because then we will arrive with around 15 to 20%, which means that we can then beat the algorithm. Okay, let me check how long did we charge. We charged for 20 minutes. Okay, good to go. But you guys might be wondering, how is this car to drive in general? It is very nice. It's a nice balance between sportiness and comfort. And also, you can hear the soundproofing is quite, okay, let me get over to the left lane. The right lane is kind of rough. Smooth asphalt, very nice and quiet. Okay, when it comes to soundproofing, I guess naturally because we have 21-inch wheels, it's a bit noisy when you have rough asphalt, but I hear almost no wind noise. Wait, let me check something here. Double glazed windows. Double glazed windows. Huh? Wait, and probably, let me feel something here. Yeah, I think also the front is acoustic glass. What about this one? That one is definitely not acoustic glass, but you can close this and then you get actually better shielding because this cover here seems to be some substantial material. So yeah, comfort is really good. One minus is that these bucket seats might not be the most comfortable one on a long trip like this. The bucket seats might be nice for tracking, but for road tripping, I prefer something more adjustable and slightly softer. But now I'm just nitpicking. Oh, wait. We are now at Vibe. Let me see if I can catch it. The screen just rebooted. Maybe I can catch it. You will, wait. Wait a minute. Yeah, look at that. American Megatrends. Maybe if you press delete, you can enter BIOS. It should take just a couple of, it's super fast to reboot though. And then you will see the Ioniq screen again. So, yeah, wait, come on, where is it? Come on. Wow, this time it's a little bit slow. Oh, there. Oh, but we arrived here with 20%. It preheated before arrival. There. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I consider if I should skip Spekerud and go for Strømstad, but that's actually too far. I did the calculation. We need to charge to over 90% simply because this car is a bit thirsty. I'm not sure why. Some people in live stream, by the way, asked me if you could fit smaller rims. We have 21-inch here. Looking at the brake caliper, there seems to be enough space for 20-inch. I haven't looked in the configurator, but 20-inch should also work here. Yeah. So I'm not sure why this car is so thirsty. It's like the Korean e-tron. But okay, do I need to do ABC? Maybe a little bit ABC? Yeah, okay, good. And then restroom. And then, okay, I can show you, by the way, the details every time we arrive. Yeah, it preheated. This was the weird thing, okay. it started preheating 40 kilometers before, and then during the preheating, even after 5 minutes, the bat min, or the min temp, did not go up at all. And even now, it was 20 degrees when we started preheating. We arrived with 22 degrees. It seems like preheating on this car is really weak, like 4 kilowatt, but it goes really slow. So ideally, I want to ride with 25%, so we get 230 kilowatts. So, okay. Oh, I just missed it. We were charging at 220 kilowatt. Until it dropped now at 58%. So you see, it just shifts the charging curve a little bit. But all right, anyway, okay, maybe I shouldn't start the car because it's going to rapid gate. But we will go for Spekkerød, next one. Yes, let's go. That was yeah, 10-minute charging stop so far. We are now at Spekkerød, and oh, look at, oh yeah, you just came here for the show. Oh yeah. So if I just look over there instead, you see that we've been charging for 4 minutes. This is usually what happens every time now. It's slightly cold gates, and then boom, and we should keep this one for past 55%. So yeah, the next stop is going to be Strømstad. That will be the last stop. So yeah. I have roughly 5 more minutes here, so let's go to the gas station and pee and get a little bit of food. Oh, I really enjoy 1000 kilometer challenge during summer because you see it's not too cold outside, and also it stays bright for a long time. So yeah, not much to see here. By the way, it was hovering at 220 plus kilowatt until 57%. I came back. First, wow, look at this. First, it dropped to 150 kilowatt. But let me show you inside. We've been charging for 11 minutes. I'm going to show you something interesting. I was about to leave because it dropped to 150 kilowatt and a little bit below. But then the bat min here, the min temperature reached 35 degrees, and then boom, 178 kilowatt. So I calculated I need to spend 50% of the battery. If I left a couple of minutes ago, I would arrive with 10%, and I might not preheat, and then it might cold gate. But as long as I receive like something like this, then I should stay maybe a minute extra, yeah, to ensure that we get the preheating going on. This is it. We are now at Strømstad. This is the last charging stop. We are currently at 880 kilometers. This car underreports distance by 0.4%, which means that we have to count to 996 kilometers. Oh, look at this. Look at this beast from the east. Okay, but we arrived with over 30% this time. And yeah. And we're getting 190, yeah, around 190 kilowatt. I don't know if you can see it, but I have to be quick because this time we will need to charge for roughly 5 minutes, and then we go. So yeah, quick pit stop, rest and break, and then we come back here. All right, we are good to go any moment right now. So let me explain here. You see, we are at 880. We need to drive another 115 kilometers only. But we are 137 kilometers away from home. So this is what I'm talking about, the convenient charge, is that if we could charge just enough and then leave, and we will 999 somewhere around Tusenfryd, then I just have to find a charging spot and then charge and then go home. But for convenience, we charge 3 minutes extra, and then we can go straight home. So that's the whole thing. We will deduct 3 minutes to the final time, and it's based on many things, but it's based on how thirsty the car is, how fast it is charging. And for this car, it is 3 minutes. But now we are actually good to go. So let's go. Okay, let's do the countdown. 9991, 9992, 9993, 9994, 9995, 9996, 9997, almost there, 9998, 9999. Okay, come on, 1000. Woohoo! Consumption 304 watt-hour per kilometer. We have to correct for that. Time 8:48, but with all the deductions, what we have to do is we add 1 hour and 12 minutes from what was before midnight, and becomes 10 hours exactly. Whoa, this one is 5 minutes slower than the other EV6 non-GT. Oh. Okay, let's get it over to Oslo. We have 18% battery left. Let's see once we are back in Oslo then. All right, we are back home now. So yeah, we arrived with 10.5%. So I charged a little bit more than it was necessary, but on the other hand, let's say if I charge 4 kilowatt hour less, that will only mean 1 minute less. So you can deduct 1 minute, but it will still be 9 hours and 59 minutes. So we have to shave off 5 more minutes, or at least 3 more minutes for it to make any difference. So yeah, it's 10. Yeah, that's it. It is 10 hours. But okay, so if you look at the list here, what happened here? The regular EV6 was even at colder weather, and it was 5 minutes faster. Why was this one so slow? Well, it boils down to efficiency, because this car, for some reason, is thirsty. The difference is actually 42 watt-hour per kilometer, or in other words, 42 kilowatt-hour extra energy needed. And you can do the quick math here. Let's say when we unplug, we have 160 kilowatts. We can't look at when we have low state charge. We have to look at when we're supposed to unplug, right? 160 something kilowatt divided by 42 kilowatt hour is roughly 15 minutes of extra charging time. And then today, since we had the preheating, things speeded up. And then most likely the EV6 run there was done with some cold gate, and we lost maybe as much as 10 minutes because of cold gate. But today we were slower because this car is thirsty. What I'm saying is that if we would redo this test tomorrow with the EV6 that is not a GT, it would be more efficient, most likely, and it would be, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 9:45 something, and then suddenly we are suddenly in the Tesla league here. So yeah, so again, it is what it is. This car is the performance version with fat tires and maybe less efficient motor or drivetrain. I'm not sure what the heck is up with this one, and then this is the result. But what do I think about the car? You know, when I was driving in the 120 zone, the car felt dead stable. It was as if Kia have tuned this car for high speed. Some cars might not feel that stable. For example, Model 3, from what I remember, once you go close to 200, well, I didn't go that fast, but you know, once you go to 200 kilometers per hour, it feels a little bit unstable sometimes. But versus German cars in general, they are tuned to be stable at high speed, and I feel like Kia also is like that. So at least that's good. And then soundproofing is really good. A seat, however, after sitting here for 10 hours roughly, then I feel a little bit butthurt, and I'm missing some adjustment in the seat. And also, there's no seat ventilation. When you're driving on sunny day, you get a little bit sweat in your butt, or I mean back, yeah, and stuff like that. So in the regular EV6, you get seat ventilation if you go for the higher trim or the top trim. So in a way, if I would buy the EV6, I would probably get the regular one, not this one. It has more power, which is nice, but also another minus is that in order to unlock the 585 horsepower, you have to use that yellow button. And then you go into Sport Plus mode, and then you get it. If you are in normal mode, even in Sport mode, not Sport Plus, you will get 485 horsepower roughly. So you're missing that 100 extra horsepower. But in a Tesla, or in actually a BMW i4 M50, you can enable either Sport mode or whatever, or the sport boost, and then you will have all the power available without going into some weird mode. Because here, if you use a yellow button, parts of the traction control seems to be off, and you can't even use adaptive cruise control during that mode, so you have to exit it. So it's like, if you want to get this beast, there are several compromises. That's what I'm saying. Whereas if you go for the other options that I mentioned, or maybe other cars even, then you have way less compromises. So that's what I feel about this car, at least. So I try to give you guys as honest opinion as possible. So I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.